Hey there, and welcome. Today, we are diving into something really interesting. A simple, all-natural, homemade remedy for weight loss that you can whip up right in your own kitchen. If you're looking for a straightforward way to kind of boost your health goals, you're in the right place. Let's get right into it.
Does this feel a little too familiar? You're trying the diets, you're hitting the gym, you're doing all the right things, but that stubborn belly fat, it just won't budge. I know, it's so frustrating. But what if the problem isn't how hard you're working, but what you're targeting?
You see, a lot of the time, the real culprits are hiding on the inside. We're talking about things like a sluggish metabolism that just isn't burning fat like it should, maybe a diet that's a bit too heavy on the carbs, and that constant, uncomfortable bloating. If we can get a handle on these three things, you might finally start seeing the results you've been working so hard for. So here's our game plan. We'll start by talking about the weight loss challenge itself. Then I'll introduce you to this really powerful 4-seed mix. We'll break down exactly how it works. I'll give you the step-by-step on how to make it and use it, and we'll wrap up with some really important precautions and advice. Okay, first up, the challenge. Gaining weight, especially around the midsection, can feel like a one-way street, right? Once it starts creeping on, it can feel almost impossible to turn things around. But the remedy we're talking about today is designed to target those root causes head-on. And here's the promise we're looking at. With just 1 spoonful of this powder a day, you could start to see a real, noticeable difference in as little as 15 days. Now, we're not talking about some crazy overnight transformation, but you might start to feel lighter, less bloated, and just feel your body starting to respond in a positive way. All right, so what is this amazing remedy? Well, it's a simple mix of 4 super potent seeds, and honestly, you might be surprised to find you already have them sitting in your kitchen cabinet. And here they are. We've got ajwain, also known as carom seeds. Then there's sanf, or fennel seeds. You've probably got jeera, or cumin seeds. And finally, methi dana, which are fenugreek seeds. Now, each one of these is a little powerhouse on its own, but when you put them together, that's when their real power is unlocked. So how does this all actually work? Well, it's not magic, not at all. It's really about the specific natural properties of each one of these seeds working together, in harmony, to boost your body's own fat-burning engines. This is where it all comes together. Let's look at the role each seed plays. Ajwain has something called thymol, which is fantastic for speeding up your metabolism and kicking bloating to the curb. Sanf, or fennel, is packed with fiber and antioxidants, which helps you feel less hungry and helps your body detox. Jeera, cumin, directly revs up the speed at which your body burns calories. And then there's methi, or fenugreek, which helps you feel full for longer and specifically goes after that nasty, visceral fat. And what is visceral fat exactly? Well, this isn't the stuff you can pinch on your belly. No, this is the really dangerous kind of fat that's stored deep inside, wrapped around your vital organs. It's notoriously hard to lose, which is why fenugreek's ability to target it is such a massive plus for this mix. So, the takeaway here is this. While each seed is great, it's their teamwork, their synergy, that creates such a powerful combination. They all work together to tackle metabolism, appetite, calorie burn, and even that super stubborn fat, leading to much faster results than if you use them alone. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's get practical. I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can prepare this powder at home and then how to easily fit it into your daily routine. The process is seriously so simple. First, you'll take equal amounts of all 4 seeds and just dry roast them, one at a time on a low flame. You'll know they're done when you can smell that beautiful, fragrant aroma. This step actually makes them more effective. Step 2, just let them cool down completely. This is important. Third, toss them all into a grinder and blitz them into a fine powder. And last but not least, store that powder in an airtight container to keep it nice and fresh. And using it is even easier. All you do is mix 1 teaspoon, just 1, of the powder into a glass of warm water. If you want to jazz it up a bit, you can add a little pinch of black salt and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. Tastes great and adds even more benefits. Now for the best results, you want to be consistent. You can take it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, or maybe a little bit before lunch or dinner. Just pick a time that works best for your schedule and try to stick with it every single day. Okay. Now let's chat about some really important advice. Because even though this remedy is all natural, it's crucial to use it correctly and to have the right expectations. We want this to be safe and effective for you. You've got to remember, this is a natural process. It's not a magic pill. You're not going to see a miracle happen overnight. Patience, and more than anything, consistency are absolutely your best friends here. Stick with it, and I promise you'll start to feel that difference. And hey, this powder works best when it's part of an overall healthy lifestyle, right? To really supercharge your results, try to pair it with simple things like a daily 30-minute walk, cutting back on junk food and sugar, and making sure you get enough sleep. These little changes can make a huge, huge difference. Finally, and this is the most important part, so please listen closely. There are some safety warnings. Absolutely do not use this powder if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. If you have any conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure, please talk to your doctor before you start. And never, ever consume more than 1 teaspoon a day. Too much can lead to an upset stomach. So there you have it, a simple 4-seed powder that gets to the root causes of that stubborn weight gain. It's natural, it's easy, and when you combine it with a healthy lifestyle, it can be a real game changer. So the only question left is, are you ready to give a simple, natural path a try?